So, my question for everybody, let's sum it up. What is a flying monkey? What up? It's your boy Rob, coming back at you once again with another video. So before we get started, you already know what to do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the bell icon twice. Smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers, and let's get into the content. All right, so you guys see the screen, answer the question. Are you a narcissist's flying monkey? First, do you know what a narcissist is? Second, do you know what a flying monkey is? Third, are you one? Now, see, if you ever listened to my content before, then you know one of the things that I like to talk about is psychology. Am I a psychologist? No, but my education is very psychology intensive. All right. And as a person with a psyche and a person with a brain, it might help me to understand others, to understand myself. So I've always had an interest in psychology. Now, there's many reasons, as you guys know, if you've been paying attention to my content, that I have issues with a lot of the nonsense that a lot of these pseudo intellectuals spew. None of it is based in empirical evidence. All right. None of these people have a formal education. There's no documented experiments, test groups, or any kind of data that verifies any methods that people tout actually have a statistical probability of providing you with the resources that they claim that they will. However, psychology has been around since God knows how long. We got established psychologists like Freud, Piaget, Erickson. I mean, these people are all over the place, and psychology is used in many different aspects. One of the aspects is marketing. Another one of the aspects is dating and relationships. And in my opinion, it doesn't make any sense to come up with abstract, insane theoretical ideologies based off of a science fiction movie when we actually have a body of science that covers this very thing. When you use science and apply it to a situation, it's called applied science. Now, people always make the question, well, why are you with this person? Or why did you date this person? There's many different reasons. For one reason, you might have been fooled. This person may have put on a facade and you might have fell for it. Another reason is because you actually don't understand what it is you're looking for. And for two, you don't understand yourself. And if you don't understand yourself, then 9 times out of 10, you don't understand what you're attracting. All right. Now, narcissist is a word that's thrown around all the time. When people get upset, oh, this person's a narcissist. But what is an actual narcissist? A narcissist is actually a kind of cluster B personality disorder, all right? And depending on how this video does, if you guys like this kind of content, we'll actually dive more deep into that. But what I also want you guys to do is do some research on your own and get more articles to me about this kind of stuff. And the more articles that I get, the more videos I'll do. But I'm not about to sit around and look at this shit all day if people don't want to look at it. I'm just being honest, you know what I'm saying? I think honesty is a personality disorder too. So let's actually get into it. This is an article by Claire Jack, and I don't have a fancy button that Kevin Samuels has, but she got a PhD, all right? Narcissism. Are you a narcissist's flying monkey? Are you caught up in a narcissist's emotional abuse of others? Now, before we get started, I want you guys to tell me what it is that you think a flying monkey is. And I want you to tell me how you think it relates to narcissistic abuse. I want you guys to type these things in the comment. If you're watching this video during the live chat, go ahead and type it into the live chat. If you're watching this video, replaying it, type it into the comments thread. All right. What is a flying monkey and how do they relate to narcissists? All right, answer that question for me. There we go. Anyone who remembers watching The Wizard of Oz as a child will probably remember how horrifying the Wicked Witch of the West flying monkeys were. These monkeys were sent by the witch to do her dirty work. So that should give you a little bit of an insight of where we're going right now. And the phrase has since become synonymous with people who end up doing the dirty work of a narcissist. All right. Flying monkeys get caught up in a narcissist's plan, often to damage the life of another person. The narcissist may use their flying monkeys as a piggy in the middle, carrying information from party to party. The flying monkey may use gaslighting. Now I got a question. What is gaslighting? I need you guys to drop the definition of gaslighting. If you don't know, type in I don't know. Tactics, open aggression, and guilt tripping in order to make another person feel bad and weak whilst shoring up the narcissist. All right. So flying monkeys, they behave like little evil henchmen in these situations. All right. And they're often involved in pleading the case of the narcissist. So basically, it's the defense fund, the defense team. You know what I'm saying? They protect narcissists at all costs, which I find interesting. You know what I'm saying? Something to think about, all right? They're also involved in pleading the case of a narcissist. Narcissists love having at least one flying monkey, as it makes them feel important. And it means that they can appear to be above the people below them, on both sides, who are caught up in the messy parts of the drama. The narcissist often recruits his or her flying monkeys from among other family members, such as siblings, spouses, children, close friends, or work colleagues may also become flying monkeys. I'm sure we've all come across bosses or political leaders who wouldn't be able to function without a band of helpers prepared to get their hands dirty. You guys know any situations like that? Type it in the comments if you do. Rosie described how she had been her brother's flying monkey up until the point she realized she was involved in a potentially illegal action. I felt very threatened by my brother, she told me. He is extremely aggressive and emotionally abusive, and I felt safer keeping in with him. That might involve picking on our other siblings, sending emails generally defending my brother whenever he'd acted out of line. I'd gotten to a point where I was blinded as to what was right or wrong. And that's one thing that you will find that is a common trait with narcissists. Narcissists have a keen ability to not only distort the reality of their flying monkeys, but also of the people that they happen to be involved with in other ways, not necessarily just the flying monkeys. All right. That might involve picking on our other siblings, sending emails, and generally defending my brother when he'd acted out of line. I'd go to a point where I was blinded as to what was right or wrong. I just wanted to be his best friend because I saw him as the strongest in the family, and it stopped turning him on me, all right? Some of the reason peoples become flying monkeys include self-preservation and protection, all right? So these people become flying monkeys. It's almost like kissing ass. They feel that if they kiss ass, and this is what I say about people who suck up to the system of illegitimacy, find themselves a comfortable place, they want to self-preserve. So they feel like if you can't beat them, then join them. That's the idea behind that, all right? Rosie's motivation was to become her brother's flying monkey. Was understandable based on self-preservation. Like other people who do narcissist dirty work for them, she didn't pay much, if any, attention to the impact of her actions. Her need to look after herself was far greater than her need to protect anyone else. Forming an alliance with the person perceived as the strongest member of a family or organization is one reason people adopt this role. Telling tales, spreading misinformation, and using gaslighting techniques against anyone who dares to question the narcissist might just mean you get to keep your job and don't find yourself on the receiving end of a narcissistic rage. rescuing the narcissistic victim, because narcissists love to play the victim. And it's not just like when people decide to call people victim. See, victim is becoming an ad hominem attack, just like simp. This is when people have actually been victimized. Narcissists have a way of creating illusionary victimhood. Now, my question for you guys is, do you know what illusionary victimhood is? Illusionary victimhood is when you are suffering consequences of your own actions, but you present the entire situation to other people as a calamity that caused you to be the victim of it. All right? Basically, you're lying, okay? If you tend to fall into a rescuing role, you may feel compelled to jump to the defense of the narcissist who blames everyone and everything for whatever is going wrong in their lives. Sticking up for the narcissist meets your inbuilt need to feel valued because of your rescuer role. Now, question, if you know anything about this kind of stuff, what kind of person may be susceptible to falling into this kind of role without identifying it? I'm going to read this one more time for you. Sticking up for the narcissist meets your inbuilt need to feel valued and needed because of your rescuer role. There's a specific kind of person that fits that description. I need you guys to type in the name of that person into the comments, all right? A loss of sense of self. Some flying monkeys are so browbeaten by the narcissist that they have far less capacity than otherwise might be expected when it comes to knowing right from wrong. They may have experienced years of emotional abuse at the hand of the narcissist and have lost a sense of self and independent decision-making along the way. Loving the drama. Some flying monkeys really thrive on drama. Who thrives on drama? I'll tell you what, I'm not even gonna lie. My YouTube channel thrived really well off of drama this week. You know what I mean? Opportunize certain shit. When you're involved with a narcissist, it's almost inevitable that you'll be involved in a few dramas along the way. What can beat the adrenaline of being caught up in lies, secrecy, and deception? Being a narcissist, flying monkeys often have strong narcissistic traits themselves, including a desire for attention, a lack of empathy, and a desire to bully and manipulate others. They may also be involved in family, work, or another situation in which they know that their best opportunity to fulfill their narcissistic desires comes from allying themselves with a more powerful narcissist. Do you guys know of any situations that sound similar to that have occurred recently? If you do, let me know. Type them in the comments, all right? If you have had your fill of being a flying monkey, the narcissist in your life is unlikely to be happy about it, and at the least, may not want anything to do with you once you cease being of use. All right, so that's when you as a flying monkey are susceptible to the discard. All right, being used by a narcissist to take care of some of the least desirable aspects of their business is always going to place you in a compromised and stressful environment, and you should ensure that you have the appropriate support in place when you choose to change your role. All right? So, my question for everybody, let's sum it up. What is a flying monkey? A flying monkey is one of the foot soldiers of narcissism. Flying monkeys are smaller sub-narcissists that narcissists control, sometimes family members or family members and friends of the victim, who they use as extensions of themselves to cause turmoil, hurt, and pain in their object of aggression. All right? That is what a flying monkey is. So, do you understand that or not? Do we need to do some more videos about flying monkeys? Is there anything relatable that you've been exposed to as of recently where there are flying monkeys involved? Who are those flying monkeys? Type it in the comments. Let me know. If you are enjoying the content, make sure you smash that like button. Watch this video all the way through to the end and share it out to all of your followers. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you already know what to do. Make sure you smash the like button, hit the bell, all right? And I will catch you all on the next video. All right? Peace.